You think $1 billion will fix everything. Bills gone, stress gone, problems deleted, right? Not exactly, because your brain doesn't understand $1 billion the way you think it does. It just sees more, and that changes everything. First, let's talk about the fantasy. You wake up, check your account, and there it is, $1 billion. Suddenly life feels like a movie. Luxury houses, private jets, total freedom, no more working. And for a moment, it feels perfect. That rush, that's your brain's reward system going crazy. But here's the twist, that feeling doesn't last. Because of something called hedonic adaptation. Your brain adapts fast. That insane excitement you felt on day one becomes normal. Your dream life becomes your baseline. And once that happens, your brain starts asking, what's next? Now let's talk about what you actually feel. At first, excitement, power, relief. Then slowly, pressure, overthinking, even doubt. Because now every decision matters more. Every relationship feels different. Do they like me or my money? And that question never fully goes away. There's also the dopamine reward system. Your brain loves the chase, not the reward. So when you finally get the money, the game ends. And without a game, your brain gets bored. Yes, bored with $1 billion. Sounds crazy, but it happens. Now to be fair, there are real positives. $1 billion gives you freedom of time, access to almost anything, and real security. No worrying about bills, no stress about emergencies, the ability to help others. That part is real, and it matters. But here's what people exaggerate. They think money solves internal problems. It doesn't. If you're anxious before money, you'll be anxious after money, just with bigger decisions. If you feel empty before, you'll still feel empty, just in a nicer house. And here's where it gets interesting. Money doesn't change who you are, it amplifies it. If you're disciplined, you become powerful. If you're lost, you become more lost. It removes limits, but it also removes structure. And most people need structure more than they think. Now imagine this. You can buy anything. Any car, any house, any experience. At first it's exciting, but then something strange happens. Nothing feels special anymore. Because special comes from effort, waiting, and limitation. Without those, everything becomes normal. So what does $1 billion really do? It doesn't destroy your life, but it removes the illusions. It shows you who you really are without limits. And for some people, that's not comfortable. So the real question isn't, do you want $1 billion? It's, are you ready for what comes with it? Because money gives you freedom, but your mind decides what you do with it. And sometimes, the hardest part isn't getting rich. It's knowing what to do after you already are. Be honest, do you think $1 billion would make you happy or just different?